Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Once again, I am joined with Drumlin the Dwarf,
Hey fellas, how's it going?
and we're about to go over this FBO 8 green cars. So chill down with us at the cookout. So we're going to talk about Turles, the newest green leader that's low to the ground. Standard on the front side, but on the back side, he says permanent. If you have 5 or less energy once per turn, you can use Fruit of Tree of Might without paying its cost. He also draws when he swings.
So obviously this is a leader that's very dependent on what the archetype does. I will say the initial testing with him hasn't been super good. He's not bad by any means, but it's one of those leaders because you need a very specific card. There's a very real chance that you just lose from frame one because reasons.
Yeah, to me, he looks like he has the same issue that base Vegeta had, where he needed to find field as soon as possible, and if he didn't have it, he just basically got cooked. But let's look over his pieces and see what he's cooking up. All right, his first cost is a 2-card, 15k, 10k combo, Amond. Permanent, your turn. If you have Fruit of Tree of Might in your energy, this card in the battle area gets 15k power for just in general. Oh, that's not bad.
You know what's funny? Dude? You said this cost is a 2-card.
Oh Lord.
No, that's good. It's all right. We all know what you meant.
Yeah, but
Um,
30k 2 cost is not bad.
yeah. Initially, first card we can see. You need the Tree of Might in your energy very early. So
Mhm.
like I said, it's one of those things like you need to have it early to actually do what you want.
Yeah. So the main thing is just finding that fruit. But other than that, it's a pretty decent card in my opinion. All right, 5 cost, 30k power, 10k combo, Great Ape Son Gohan.
This is an
Permanent. If you
SR.
have 2 or more, yeah, our first SR. If you have 2 or more cards with Greatest Showdown in the special traits in your battle area, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. Then it has when KO, play up to 1 Son Gohan used with a cost of 2 or less from your drop. I like this card and I hate this card at the same. Now let me defend myself before I get shot. I don't like his when KO'd effect because there's not a lot of 2 cost Son Gohan used that can really be played. But everything else about the card, permanent, stat line, everything else is magnificent.
I'd have to read the card again. Can this play out the secret rare? I don't think
Yes.
it can. Okay, because I
Yes,
wasn't
Son
sure if
Gohan
that
youth
was.
is a secret
I
rare
wasn't
too.
sure if that was youth or childhood or what.
Yeah, it's youth, it's youth. But
That's
it doesn't give
interesting.
the leader the plus 20k, which is kind of like a letdown. It's just a vanilla 0.
I'm thinking of some maneuvers with this. Like you could
Oh,
go. You could put this down in like a generic, like ramp green, and then play the 9 KO this. Now you have a 40k lead swing. Like there's some maneuvers you could do with this card.
yeah, I don't think it's
I just
bad.
like to think about like these weird interactions you can do, but that's kind of neat. For Turtles, obviously you can't do that because he's like capped at 5/6 energy.
And that's the part that makes me a little annoyed with the Son Gohan youth part of the card. Being capped at 5 kind of limits that Gohan from being used. And I really want that SCR to be good. 3 cost, 20k power, 5k combo, Cacao. I don't know his name. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. This is mandatory. Then, if your leader is Turles and you have Fruits of Tree of Might in your energy, add the top card of your deck to your energy in rest mode.
So yeah, he's
Um,
ramp. I don't know that we necessarily need ramp in this deck.
yeah, I think you want to get to your end game as soon as possible, and this just takes the slot of the which would be destructive strength.
It is
So
a good card. It's ramp on a body that is also a self-awakener. You're getting a lot of value out of it.
yeah,
Just for this leader being capped at 5 energy for the most
Mhm.
part. I don't know if this is like a. I don't think this card is a if you don't see it you lose situation is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, yeah. The downside is once again, the fruit has to be in the energy before you even get to do this card. So if you don't have it turn 1 or 2, it's whatever.
Yeah, the fruit is one of the. That's the card. That's the if you don't see it you lose situation for this deck. Like
Yeah.
so far, everything relies on you having that fruit and energy.
Yeah. All right. 1 cost Vanilla Krillin.
Ooh, I actually like that card.
Really? Why?
It's a 10k that Hercule can pick up. That can swing early game if you need to rush something down.
That is true. If it dies, you can put it back
I
in the
also
combo.
think, isn't there, no, I got it wrong. I thought there was an Android 18 in green that said you can only attack Krillin cards, but it's a Krillin that says you can't attack Android 18.
Yeah, I think this might be good inside of 3 cost. Not 3 cost cell. What was it? I think it's 3 cost. What's his extra? Tragedy and Ginger Town.
Oh, Gingertown? Man, Gingertown
Yeah.
just sucks though, dude.
It does, but it's something that's another target for him.
I will say, if you are going to Gingertown, this is a good 1 cost to put out because it's got that 15k stat line. So, like, it's not just getting insta-killed by, like, an Android 18 hitting the board, minusing by 5, a Whis hitting the board. Like, effort has to go into removing this, but
I agree.
Cell's got other stuff going on now.
Yeah. All right. 3 cost cell, 5k across the board. Activate main.
Oh, let
once
me
per
take
turn.
this one, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, cell guy.
All right, so activate main once per turn. If your leader is Syl, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 2 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Then add this card in a battle area to your energy and rest mode. So this card is incredibly good for Cell. His early game, his biggest problem was just getting rushed down. He didn't really have removal. This fixes that while also allowing him to ramp. You play this, you remove your opponent's last card on curve, and you're going to 4 energy, setting up for your next turn. There's another card we're going to see later that is played after this, that it really does a lot for the green cell archetype. So I'm really happy to see this card. Like, this on its own was like, okay, it's good, but he's going to need more. He got some stuff that really shapes up the deck. I'm going to say that right now.
Okay. He needed to be touched. It felt like he was
very behind with
yeah.
the rest of the green leaders where they are now. Like, androids were the fastest. Now Orange Piccolo is right there. Cell is there now if he sees his pieces. He has a little more to look for than everyone else, admittedly, but he does have an Android Searcher that can find his pieces for the first 2 turns. So I think I'm going to definitely be giving him a try.
Good. I can't wait to see it. All right. Our second SR is going to be a 3 cost Son Goku, 25k power, 0 combo. Permanent, your turn. During this turn, if a card is removed from your energy, this card in a battle area gets 10k power. When attacking, add 1 extra from your energy to your hand. Your opponent can't activate blocker for the turn. Let me tell you now, for the battle. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you now. I like this card a lot, not because of Turles. I like it for Orange Piccolo because now when I play Beast Gohan, I can play this and get my EDB to defend myself. I don't have to just keep holding zeros in hand.
Yeah, I like that, actually. You're right, because, hold on, let me think for a minute. Because you can't put the EDB back off of playing Beast,
Yes,
right?
you can. Yes, you can.
I thought you had to put a 3 cost back.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry about that. So, you only could put 3 or higher, but that's the reason why I was talking like you could. I was thinking of Special Beam Cannon as well as the unlocked ability or unlocked potential to heal myself, and I could put those into the energy, play this card, get that back, and have it ready for the next turn and stuff like that.
Okay, so I see. You meant those, not EDB.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I still mean EDB. I was just confused.
yeah. Okay. So like you don't de-ramp your EDB is what you're saying.
Yeah. You want to make sure since he swings and pulls EDB out of the energy, you want to keep it in energy as much as possible. It's just holding your stuff for later. I think this might be my new like 3 or 4 of inside of Orange Piccolo, mainly because I can defend myself. With Cell and all these other leaders swinging at 40 and up, I want to be able to defend myself, and that helps me do that while ramping at the same time, because we're going to have to de-ramp in order to get the extra. We're going to swing, and then we can hold the energy up. And the longer the game goes on, the more I can keep doing that. With this card swinging 35k, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I didn't think about it for playing after Beast Gohan to grab something. That's definitely interesting.
I think it's good inside of Cell too.
Yeah, there is potential for that. I'd have to look, especially because I'd have to check. No, his leader ability also calls for a 3 cost, I believe. It's been a while.
But,
now, I will say, you know who can put the EDB back into their energy?
Droids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys. Alright, on to the next card. Alright. 1 cause, Son Gohan use 5k across the board. On play, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal it to 1 card with greatest showdown and its special traits. Add it to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of your owner's deck in a random order. Just a 1 cause searcher. It's going to be good. It also looks for super combos.
Yeah, this can't miss as long as you're playing in archetype. See, these these searchers I like because they don't bottom deck my super combos.
Mm-hmm.
I need more like this.
I love searchers that don't just say, okay, super combo, we got to pass that up.
I also like top 3 searchers a lot more than top 5 because it's a lot less that's filtered through. You lose a lot less key cards that way.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of losing key cards, but I am a fan of picking up super combos. So I like this card a lot. All right, 3 costs, Turles, 20k power, 10k combo. Activate main, place this card in a battle area into the owner's drop. If your leader is Turles and you have Fruits of Tree of Might in your energy, play up to 1 Turles with a cost of 5 from your hand in rest mode. You can play the OG Turles, which helps you ramp early and also have a crit on board. So it's not bad.
Yeah, I really like this card.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. It can swing, put pressure on, and at the same time do everything else that you're trying to do.
Yep, it's a swing, and then you're playing out a different Turles. We have the Turles, like you just said, from the old Broly starter deck. There's also a new 5-cost Turles in this set. I wanted to say deck, but both of those would work. But yeah, this card's definitely good when we see the 5-cost Turles within the set, because I believe we'll just talk about him when we get to him.
Yeah, and the good thing is now that self-destruct from Cell is getting banned, this deck can actually function.
Well, it's getting limited, but same thing pretty much. They get to use it once.
Same thing. A
1 and done. Well, I guess 2 if they pick it up with the 5-cost, but then they're not picking up a junior. Yeah. They're 2 1-ofs of the deck.
Yeah. All right. 2 cost, Turles, 20k power, 0 combo. On play, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Then look at 10 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal it to 1 card that includes Tree of Might in this card name. Add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the owner's deck in a random order. This is the same card that Base Vegeta had that looked for Artificial Full Moon. And if you whiffed, you just lost so many pieces. So many pieces.
I believe that was a 3-cost with combo. That didn't,
at least that had
10k
life. Combo.
This is a 2-cost. It adds a card from your life to your hand, which self-awakeners are good. And then look at top 10. This is for finding the fruit. And as you just said, we have seen top 10 searchers miss before, and it feels bad when they do.
Yeah. I think what they need, I think this deck would be better. This is just my opinion, and I'm spitballing. If it just needed cards with Tree of Might and the energy, so that way it can get off all these effects. Because just looking for one specific card is really, really hard out of a 50 card list. and it's only what 4 of them.
Yeah,
That's
it's not unlikely, but like if they're all in your life or 3 of them are in your life, then
that's
your early
yeah,
game is going to be rough.
yeah.
But I do think that is a mandatory card that you have to run just because the deck needs to find that fruit.
I agree. And now we're on the 5-cost Turles, the new one, the third SR of the green. 30k power, 10k combo. Activate main once per turn. Place one of your life or your energy into the owner's drop. So it's a Stealth Awakener, and it's a that's not bad. Play up to 1 non-Turles battle card or field, both with the cost of 3 or less, in Greatest Showdown and special traits from your hand. So in theory, you can use Fruit of Tree of Might twice, because you can use it from the lead for free, and then you can use this free.
Well, I think what you would want to do with this is, so you played out the 3-cost Turles, you did all his things, and then you got this out off of him. And this is in rest mode, but you can use its activate main to play out a 3-cost battle card. And we did see, well, who's that fella? He played out another battle card, I believe.
Oh, you're talking about Mas and Menos. We'll get to them when we see them.
Oh, it was those guys? I thought we saw someone else that played out a card.
Nope. No. Oh, grade 8 did, but that's when he dies.
I could have. Okay, I'm probably wrong then. I could have. Okay, so I'm just thinking ahead for this card. Okay. So I guess we're gonna see that. But yeah,
I like this card a lot.
we're swarming the board with this deck, is what we're doing.
Yeah, I like it a lot. All right. 3-cost Days, 20k power, 5k combo. Permanent, if your leader is Turles and you have Fruit of Tree of Might in your energy, reduce the cost of this card in your hand by 2. So it becomes a 1-cost blocker.
With the 20k
pretty
stat
strong.
line. I really like this card. Like, these are the kind of blockers you should be putting down for 1 energy.
Yeah. I don't think there's nothing else to say about it. It's
Yeah, no,
damn good card.
he's fantastic. He's coming down for 1 when you're actually doing what you're supposed to do. So he's a 1-cost 20k. That's also a blocker if you want him to be a blocker. But if you don't want him to be a blocker, he can swing lethal anytime he wants.
Yeah. All right. 2-cost Chaosu, 5k power, 10k combo. When KO'd, if your leader has Greatest Showdown and special traits, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's battle area, and it can't attack for the turn. These are the type of blockers we do not want.
I really like this card.
I'm not a fan.
I was hoping you were going to ask me why.
Why don't you like this card?
I like this card because look at the artwork, dude. Chaozu's in the bar after a mission. He's got that 1,000-yard stare. He just saw some shit.
He knows he died. He knows he died.
No, I love the artwork. I'm gonna be getting this card with a gold stamp on it probably, just because I like the artwork.
Yeah, I do like the artwork.
There's a couple of cards in this set that I'm gonna get, like it with like max rarity, just because they look cool. I just like Chaozu just after a mission. He's like, I can't believe how many people I killed today.
Yeah, they did a bang job with these arts. I like it a lot. All right, 3-cost Tien Shinhan, 20k power, 10k combo. On play, if your leader has Greatest Showdown in his special traits, and you have 2 or more cards with Greatest Showdown in his special traits in your battle area, choose up to 2 battle cards with a cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area. They can attack during your opponent's next turn. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good utility card.
Yeah.
Not much to say
because this counts the field as well, I think.
It does, because it says cards, not battle cards.
Yeah.
So if you have field down, you can just play this, and then the condition should be met.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I hate this card. 1-cost Higher Dragon, 5k around the board. Blocker, when KO'd, if your leader has greatest showdown in his special traits, draw one card. I hate this card, not because it's bad. I hate this card because why didn't they just name it Icarus? I don't understand.
I know why. It's like a legal thing with Bandai in the card games. They have to use manga names. That's why we got. That's why instead of Top, he's Topo. Icarus is gonna be Higher Dragon. There's a couple other ones. Like I knew this was coming because this was in Masters. It was like the Higher Dragon. It was like, why is he not Icarus? Like I've had this conversation already. It's long story short, it's a legal thing. Like there's a lot of weird things like that with the Bandai card games, especially Dragon Ball, because the rights to Dragon Ball are all over the place. Like for example, we will never see a Moro leader or card until he is like animated in the actual anime, because Bandai doesn't have the rights to the Super manga, which is why the manga sets didn't have anything from the Super manga, and they never will, unless the copyright changes. So yeah, for a similar reason, that's why he's Higher Dragon instead of Icarus.
We gotta just wait on Toyotaro. But
Another weird one is Android 21. Bandai has to specifically pay the artist that drew her to use her on any cards. Yeah, it's really weird. When I said like the rights are everywhere, they are like everywhere. There's so many different companies that have their hands in Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Pop, yeah. Hopefully that changes because I want this game to last a little bit longer. All right. Recalls, Piccolo, 25k power, 10k combo, vanilla. This card's not bad. It can be used inside of the new Nameku, which is not bad. You can swing 25k, 15, and then do everything else. I think that's not bad, but it's pricey, whatever. The new Greatest Showdown Super Combo, which the Searcher Gohan can look for.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can the Kami Searcher find this?
Yes, it can. Because it looks for Piccolo.
There's no cost on that? It just looks for Piccolo?
There's no cost. It just looks for Piccolo.
Hey, well, there you go.
That's not bad. So Greatest Showdown, Gohan and Kami can look for that. I don't know if that will help out OG Piccolo, but something.
I have a feeling you're switching your super combos in that deck, though.
I for sure am. I for sure am. 2 cost, 20k power, Yamcha. Activate main once per turn if your leader has Greatest Showdown and special traits, and a card is removed from your energy during this turn. Add this card in the battle area to your energy in rest mode. So basically, it's replacing itself after it's swung. So if you have Goku and this down, Goku can get the extra. This can swing. Then it goes back into the energy. So you're not just de-ramping yourself. You're staying consistent. That's not bad.
Yeah, he's okay. The zero combo kind of hurts, but I see what we're doing here.
Yeah, I think they could have gave it at least 5k combo.
He's coming down to help his buddy Goku in the final battle there, I guess.
Yeah, but the energy comes in rest mode. I don't think having zero combo made sense.
No, it's whatever.
And this is the card you were talking about.
Yep.
Lakishi.
Rikishi.
Yeah, 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. Critical, by the way. On play, if your leader is Turles and you have a Fruit of Tree of Might in your energy, play up to 1 Raisin with a cost of 3 from your hand. I like this card very much because it helps you put more bodies to put that aggression down. Once again, this card has the same flaw.
A fantastic stat line.
Very. It has the same flaw, though, is my problem. And that is the Fruit of Tree of Might.
Yeah, hopefully you have it by turn 3. Like, if you miss it by turn 3, well, you're not really doing anything.
Yeah. And we're looking at Raisin, Masamenos. 3 cost, 20k power, 10k combo. This one has blocker. On play, if your leader is Turles, you have a Fruit of Tree of Might in your energy. Draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. It helps you mill through the deck. I like that a lot to help you replace the cards that you just put on the field. But once again, that Fruit of Tree of Might.
Yeah, when you do get there, your deck's pretty good, but if you don't get there, like this is the problem with this deck is like
Mm-hmm.
it relies on seeing a single card, which admittedly you're gonna see it more often than not, but you will have those games where you just don't see it and you're like, oh, okay, well that was fun.
Yeah, I think consistency is like the only problem that this deck really has. All right, you want to take this one?
Yep, so this is an extra 1 cost, incredible perfect form. If your leader is Cell, your card that's in a battle gets plus 15,000 power for the battle. Then look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Android and special traits, add to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of their owner's deck in a random order. I can't tell if I like or dislike this card. It's going to depend how Cell is going to want to play. It's I'm looking at it right now like a Gallic gun. Like you defend with it, and then you get to pick up a card, and that is pretty good. I think we run this card, especially because it's looking at the top 2. You get to pick something, and it's not a cost. It just says add an android. You look at your top 2. One of them is arena, the other one is super combo. You're trying to live. Well, there you go. You just got a super combo. I think this card is it's going to be situational. It's going to be a meta card. You're going to have to decide if this is something you need at the time or not. I think it's necessary.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how to feel about it because in my head, mainly because I think I've been too abused by a blue Gallic gun and there's also training that you want to just use these early so you don't get hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Cell can afford to, like, not awaken. Like, I know, like, yeah, he wants to hit 5 so he can use his leader ability, but not being awakened with a ramp deck is better than being awakened when you're at that point, because, like, once you're at 5, you're going to be at 7 next turn. You're going to have big plays you can do at that point anyway, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like this card.
Yeah, I think it really, like you said, it's just gonna be decided. It's gonna be decided if this card is played or not, depending on the meta. And if the meta decides that this card is played, it's gonna be a pretty good card. In my
I think there's a world where we take out Meteor for this, because worst case, you just pick up a 10 and it's 25 anyways. You're always holding that energy up after playing the 8-cost cell, because you're gonna use your leader ability for that. And then you also still have the juniors to keep picking these up. I think I'm going to have to look at it. I think the card's good, though. It's definitely something I'm going to have to grab.
Yeah, I think testing is needed for this. I think you're right, though. Taking out Meteor for this is probably the play. 1 cause kill driver. If your leader is Turles and you have Fruit of Tree of Might in your energy, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 5 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it.
It's just better Big Bang for the deck.
Yeah.
This is another card. I think it's a meta card. Do you need it or not?
With the amount of 5s that's getting, destroyed, I wish it sent cards, because that would have helped out Turles, because he has no way to really touch Jiren. And he also has no way to touch the 4-cost Boo.
Gonna have to warm greeting those.
Ramping somebody hurts my spirit.
I know, dude. It's the worst.
I don't think it's bad, though. I think he has some ways around it. So I like this card. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's a meta pick. If green decks are running Big Bang, then you put this in your Turtles deck. It's the same thing. If they're not running them because the meta doesn't call for it, you just take it out and put something else in.
I agree. And one of the staples of the deck, 1 cause the Tree of Might. It is his main field, his only field. Activate main, switch this card in the battle area to rest mode. If your leader is Turles, add up to 1 Fruit of Tree of Might from your energy to your hand. So it does what Goku does without swinging, and you can do it every turn. So I guess starting your turn, you could play like a 1-drop body, Daze, get that fruit from the after you played it off for days, like Roshi, and then you can use that. It's not bad.
Can we get the fruit out of the drop is my question.
I'm not sure.
Because I don't recall. I
I
know
don't think he can.
we can get extras out of the energy.
The most we've seen is out of energy. Nothing has said to get it out of the drop. At least not yet. So let's see what the next card says, and hopefully we have something.
I feel like okay, yeah, no, I remember now.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I remember. That's what this did. Because I was thinking about the cards. I was like, wait, the fruit does that itself.
Yeah. So it has active battle. Your cards that's in battle gets plus 15k power for the battle. Then if your leader is Turles and you have 5 or less energy, add this card from your drop to your energy in rest mode. So the field and the fruit are recycling each other over and over.
Well, the field recycles the fruit. So I get
And
it.
the
So
fruit
you
recycles itself.
the fruit's in your energy, and then you grab the fruit out of energy, and then Turles eats the fruit, and then the tree grows a new fruit, and you keep eating the fruit.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I get it. So you want multiple of these in your energy so that you can grab one, and then still have one for your effects, and then just throw plus 15 on anything you want.
Mm-hmm. Also, you can ramp twice with the Tree of Might because you can ramp during the turn, and then you can also put fruit and the energy at the same time from your hand.
Yeah, you could do that, because it's free when you... I think I see what you're saying. So you have no fruit. You use the fruit. That fruit goes to your energy, and then, like... No, you would... Hold on, let me figure it out. So you use the tree to get the fruit out of your energy. You use that fruit, it goes back to your energy. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
but isn't the free fruit only once per turn?
Yeah, I think the free fruit's only one person. Well, not necessarily because that Turtles makes it lets you use it for free as well.
Yeah, but between throwing plus 15 on something versus playing out 2 bodies that are 20k, I feel like you'd rather play out the bodies than use the fruit for free again.
I think he should have been able to use the 4-cost Turtles from Giblet, the
Yeah,
double striker, because right now he doesn't have a way to end games, it looks like.
like, because that one says if your leader is Giblet. I wish they future-proofed
Yeah.
that card by saying if your leader was Giblet or Turtles, because they did do that in Masters. There were cards that said if your leader is Mira or Toa, and we didn't get a Toa leader for, like, another year.
Yeah. They should have future-proofed it because now he just doesn't have a way to end the games. He doesn't have a double striker. That would have helped him out so much. Then on top of that, the Turtles also puts 3 costs or less into the energy, which would have been the fruit. Like, he would have had so much things he can do.
I mean, he could always play the Goku double striker.
Yeah, but being at 2 life, in order to do this is, I don't know.
I think that's his best option for a double striker.
That's his only option. That's his only option. Well, I mean, he could play Great Ape. He could charge to 6, put an energy down, and then use the fruit for free.
Yeah, and then Great Ape is swinging for, what, 55 if you use the fruit on him?
Yeah, I think it's a 40k swing, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, 55.
So yeah, he's probably going to be running Great Ape for his game ender.
Yeah, because it has combo.
I guess 6-cost androids is also an option.
Not necessarily, because he can't. Well, no, because the field can get the fruit out of the energy.
Yeah, so as long as you have the fruit in there, you have multiple fruit. You could use the 6-cost androids, so he has options.
Yeah, but that's like a whole turn. Like, he's putting just this one card and hoping it hits.
Yeah, but that's your game ender, though.
Yeah. All right, I think the next card is our last card in the promo for this set.
Okay. 5-cost, 30k. 5k power, I believe. Card's kind of cut off. Yeah, it's Cell. Perfect Cell. On play, if your leader is Cell, choose up to 1 battle card with a cost of 3 or less in your opponent's battle area and KO it. Then, during this turn, the next time you use an extra with a cost of 4 or less in Android and special traits, you don't have to pay the cost. So, this synergizes with that 3 cost we saw. So, your line is you do the 3 cost, you KO something from your opponent's previous turn, because they'll have played a 2. You KO that. You do all your shit. You're up to 4 energy. Pass the turn back to you. You charge to 5. You play this card. This destroys their last thing, the 3 costs that they would have played. And then you can leader ability to 6 energy, and then you can play Arena for free to ramp to 7, and next turn you're ready to go. So
Yeah, I think this is making Cell a lot faster.
yeah, it speeds him up, and like the worst thing for him was, as I said, like his biggest problem was getting swarmed early game. He couldn't afford to take a turn off because like you need to put Arena down or you just lose.
Yeah.
This helps with that a lot. You're doing board control, also getting removal down. It's also giving you a 30k swing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to revisit Cell and see how he is. I think the deck people out era of Cell is long over at this point, but he still has his thing. He's still gonna be doing his thing where he's gonna be controlling the board and healing constantly.
Yeah. And on that note, that's going to end our review of the green cards for FBO 8. Once again, we appreciate you guys for chilling with us, sitting down at the table, and talking about these cards.
Yep. Until next time. See y'all later.
Ciao.